So I was in the shower, I was cleaning my ass and making all sure it's all sparkly, spanky clean.
I'm not the funny one, I'm the pretty one.
Cock shots. I just checked myself out.
Candles, music, wine, and then lube up and get on top.
Glory hole's like a dick theater. I've imagined your family.
Which means your pants had better come off. Mama needs playtime.
We're not sluts.
We just love love.
Hello, this is Angela.
This is Bradford.
And Ripley's joining us again this week. She has a lot to say today.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we don't. So what we're going to do is we've got something that we recorded at Desire.
Yes.
So it was recorded with the folks at Life on the Swing Set, the Bed Hoppers, and we wanted to share it with you all. Dylan called it like a podcast gangbang, but it was more of an orgy.
Yeah, we were all just kind of
Yeah.
sitting around shooting the shit before the Life on the Swing Set live podcast.
Chatting.
Yeah.
And we recorded it so you could hear us chatting.
In our natural habitat.
In our natural habitat, which was Desire in Mexico. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
So, okay, we haven't made it up till 3 in the morning. I thought we haven't made it past 12:30 yet since we've been on here.
Well,
And
I have. But
You have. Okay, fine. I haven't. And every year up until this year, I've been up till like 3 a.m. almost every night. So this is a dramatically different Desire experience for me. And it's because I came on the resort with a ton of stress and exhaustion and all that. So it's like, okay, my body's choosing this time to repair. I'm good with that. I want to rally tonight. But because of that, I have a big hole in my perception of how the nightlife has been. So, like, what have you been doing? Oh, so, by the way, introduce yourselves, for fuck's sake.
well, I'm Mrs. H from the Bed Hoppers.
I'm Mr. H, mere king, not deity of the couch area.
I thought you were going to say King of the Bed Hoppers. I'm like, no, you're not.
Well, I am.
You're an equal part of the Bed Hoppers.
Hey, Dylan. So sadly, because you haven't been out after 12:30, you missed Ginger's comment last night.
Well, we'll go somewhere.
Ginger was enjoying the late night hot tub music so much, she said, if Dylan the Thomas was here right now, I'd
thank you so
totally
much.
give him a blowjob in appreciation for the music.
What? Can I get it in arrears? Or get it in arrears?
Get it in your ears.
I didn't think that you wanted it in your ears.
You know, if there's anybody that's going to help me explore...
It's from last night about giving Dylan a blowjob because of the hot tub music.
Oh my god, I must have screamed that 16 times.
Can you...
Other things? Yes.
I mean, I wanna put a pin in that whole blowjob thing.
Yes.
But also, like, I have been waiting for my anal queen for years now.
Okay.
And one has not presented herself. And I still, I need to find my prostate and my pleasure in my prostate.
Ah, yes.
They were giving them out like Skittles last night, mate.
They were the Vine extravaganza. I have also not heard tell of that. So I'm very interested in that. But yeah, like, tell me how you've been spending your nights now that you finally introduced yourself.
Well, night one of us got totally hammered. Night four, one of us got totally
You're not
hammered.
going to use the official Bed Hoppers term for getting totally hammered.
Which one? We have so many.
Yeah, the best one.
Inebriated.
No.
Is that the one I came up with?
So Mrs. H she turned to Bradford at one point and said, "Myself has diagnosed myself inebriated." And then he said, "Well, you need to tell Angela this." And
No, what he said was, Angela, you have to come and hear this.
so Mrs. H spun around, but rather than going just like direct from A to B, and this obviously for audio
Technically
medium it's
from
quite
B
hard
to
to
A.
demonstrate. Yeah,
Sure.
She spun all the way round, Zoolander style, to point at her, and then just repeated the exact thing.
Not to the left, though.
Yeah, never to the left.
I was really proud I'd actually proactively identified I was getting cunted.
No, yeah, that cunted was the phrase that we were looking for.
Did you just say cunted?
Yes,
I
cunted.
did.
Yeah.
It's a very British thing.
I think we need more expressions for getting cunted.
Yes.
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 Does everyone want to have a go saying it? It sounds really fun.
We could do it in a round.
sounds fun.
Cunted.
It kind of happens because you said it first, and then Dylan said cunted, and then
Everyone's kind of like, I feel cunted. It sounds good.
See, I like that because the only other time I've heard cunt as at least part of a verb is like cunt punted, right? Or something like that. I'm like, no! I mean,
It's a term of endearment.
right, I know that now.
Yeah.
Well, we use it in terms of when someone is wearing a shirt on the top and nothing on the bottom. It's shirt cocking or shirt cunting.
All right.
So, yeah.
Oh, shirt cocking,
Yes.
anyways, but not so much the shirt.
We've had shirt
Exactly.
pussing.
Now
which
you
I
now
think
you've
is
got
cool.
a term
Yeah,
for it,
I
Amanda.
don't know about that one. Yeah. I think shirt cunting really the parallel structure of the cock and the cunt.
And they do
Super
run
into that.
parallel.
Is that the almost like the yin and the yang?
Yeah,
The
very clearly.
The yoni and the
uni? No.
Sometimes
The uni is one of the
Lingam.
better
Yeah, I was
flaming.
gonna say Lingam,
Yeah.
Lingam and
Yoni,
Yonis.
Yoni and
Yeah.
Lingam.
Was-
The
hey.
entertainment staff.
not always running in
little-
parallel. Sometimes they're perpendicular.
Yes.
I'm going to groom you.
Uni was the little unicorn from Dungeons and Dragons. That's just me.
Huh. I mean, listen, I play Dungeons and Dragons, but I don't recall that. Huh.
Oh, that's priceless.
You can also have sozzled if you like.
Suzzled.
Suzzled?
That's a
Sozzled.
beautiful British.
Tell me what
anything.
suzzled means.
Cunted.
Okay, all right. Fair enough. Got
It
it.
just sounds nicer on the tongue if you're in polite company.
By the way, one of the things I love about podcasting here is I can just enjoy people as they walk by, as they are, and enjoy this. And I can enjoy people as they walk by the beach as they are. Like that's Swinger Doc right there, and Sexy Pixie.
It is indeed.
Yeah, they are beautiful people. So, beautiful
So,
people
yeah,
all around.
Our nightlife has been an exploration of how much drink we can safely consume without reaching that magical cunted level.
Well, it seems that they have this magical mimosa thing here, where the second you drink your mimosa, another one mysteriously appears.
Yep.
And because it's in front of me, I am obliged to drink it.
Yeah, it's like the never-ending porridge pot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And-
magically keeps
And then I
filling.
found that happened with Negronis, which are infinitely stronger than them.
Oh, yes.
I lost count at about 6, and probably lost consciousness at about 7.
32.
So, if you would like to be on the mic, Angela from By the By podcast, you are welcome to mic up, and you and Bradford will share a microphone.
He has to lean over towards me.
Did you just say Selena over towards me? Like Selena? Selena over towards me? No? Okay.
It's so weird to see you without the wig. By the
Yeah,
way.
Bradford. Now, wait, you shaved for that.
Yeah, I was like, I had
Listen.
to double take again.
Boyfriend, we need to talk.
Oh god, are we breaking up?
No. Next time you need a shave while you're here on resort, you come to me because I discovered the simple pleasure of a straight razor, or of a safety razor. Safety razor, not a straight razor. That's a whole nother level.
Are you gonna Sweeney Todd me?
No. Absolutely not. Those are not the fluids that I'm looking for. We need to use that. I want to give you the pleasure of being shaven.
If I had known that, I would have talked to you. Yes, I've always wanted to be shaved by another person and have never been shaved by another person.
Yeah. So
Are you talking about your face?
yeah.
Any part of my body.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, that's not true. Angela shaved my ass once.
Sonia has shorn my balls for me.
Is short
Yep.
my cock and balls on a regular basis.
Yeah.
I like doing that. Like I like partner grooming stuff. Yeah, feels good.
Maybe it should be a service, like for day one.
We should have some sport up there. Yeah, a menu.
We also
train
thought we
boy.
needed to put our Listerine, like have Listerine stations.
Oh,
Yeah,
morning.
so
In
I
all the
noticed
bathrooms.
that they had bug spray.
Oh yeah, how many times have you washed your hands with bug spray?
Because I keep fucking
Because
moving it
they
on
all
me.
look
You know,
the
it's perfectly
same.
okay, but when you're getting ready to play and you wash
Yeah.
your bits with it, it doesn't feel very good.
Yeah,
Oh,
so all
God.
3 containers look the same. So
Right.
there's hand sanitizer,
Right.
soap, and bug repellents.
The good news
And
is
they all
my
look
penis
the
has
same.
not yet been bitten by a bug.
Oh, well, then-
or anything else at this point.
Or anything
Hold
else.
on a second, though.
Oh, no.
I need to ask about your bathroom habits. You're on resort. All right. When you're walking around when you're about to play, if you've just gotten out of the hot tub, why do you bother with the soap? Why not just shower up real quick in the shower and just let the... Do you retract, or do you retract? Do you retain some of the hot tub stuff in you unless you, like, have to rub it out, or
I use that fucking shower because that comes straight from Antarctica.
Yes.
well,
Story.
It's only a little chilly. It's not that cold.
it's better than getting bug spray on your balls.
Yeah.
If I was not so intoxicated as to be able to read or pay attention to a slight variance, it would not be a problem. So
I will take
hazard.
blame for I am not a play after the hot tub person. I'm either going to play and then get in the hot tub, or if I'm in the hot tub, then I need to shower off and all of the things. And so that's where that comes from.
You have done
the hot tub is basically human stew.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There you have done the bits watching in the
and bits
watching
is fun.
Bits watching is fun.
Oh yeah.
Although they shocked it so strong the other night that it was like burning people's eyes, but it's probably a very necessary thing.
Yeah.
I'm just having Ginger place her mic on the other boob, so that way.
So Bradford gets picked up by whichever boob you prefer.
I mean, I love Angela, but I tend to lean into Ginger.
My boob
You
is
get a little
neglected.
melty.
I do.
So what we need is a shave person and like a prison-style hose-down person.
Can I be the hose down person?
Yeah. So okay,
Hang on.
something that I've been trying to do.
Whoa, that sounds really hot.
Something I've been trying to get going is like a 10 a.m. sunscreen application station in the lobby, so that anybody who wants to receive or give application sunscreen could do it. But it's never worked as like a structured thing. It's just you'd think that everybody would want to do it, but no.
You know, it'd be awkward. Show up with spray.
You're welcome.
Just do the S.
Was that good for you?
Eyes, not the eyes. Maybe if you want to really get the cosplay going ahead of time, you just spray the R on somebody, and then by the time the Saturday morning cartoons are around, you have a bunch of Team Rockets running around.
Created an army of Team Rocket.
Well, could you stop at just an R, or are you contractually obliged to draw a cock? Because if you're going to apply sunscreen, it's...
You almost went as Team Cocket.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's like, I mean,
a little too much on the nose. So
That's a whole new meaning to blasting off, right?
they had so many orgies with all those Pokemon. That's gross.
Well, they were constantly talking about breeding, so.
Yeah, actually, okay. I'm gonna turn us away from Pokemon and breeding.
Thank
you.
And also, I just want to add, I will say one Pokemon thing. You say it like I say it, but then Mrs. H yells at me.
Mother.
Huh?
I almost said your real name. You want me to call you what I want to call you?
Not to these nice people.
You corrected me, but you don't correct him.
I know it's Pokemon. I know.
Pokemon.
Say the exact same thing. She's like, just how you say it.
How do you say it?
Okay, you know what though? When I say it as Pokemon, it sounds pretentious. Just like if I walk around to people saying, it's like, hey, we went to Tijuana last week. So I love Tijuana too. Like it's it's passive aggressive to pronounce it correctly after somebody announces someone else has pronounced it poorly, and that's why I don't say, "Hey, do you want to do some Pokemon fighting?"
Yes, but what you missed there is that Mrs. H is pretentious.
Yes, and passive aggressive.
Well, I don't know you that well yet, and
AKA British.
Or cunted, but
Or content, indeed.
But only
sometimes
usually
a combination of all of
time.
them.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. We've already told that story, so it's less annoying than when you would have told it.
So when the theme song goes, you've got to be the very best. Oh, very nearly said that, didn't I? Mrs. H assumes that she already is the very best, like no one else.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not about getting there. You're just all
like no
naturally.
one ever was.
I love this. So Dylan, you were gonna.
You were gonna
you're
change
gonna
this
take
away.
a left
Yeah.
turn, a little vector shift here.
I'm getting cunted. I spoke to somebody this morning that maybe on the main podcast, if she shows up, we'll find out if she wants to be identified. Said her pussy got destroyed last night, and I looked at her. I said, "Great," and she said, "Yes, great." Like I mean, it was outstanding, but like the wake up this morning was apparently unpleasant. And
It's one of those experiences that you kind of want, but at the same time you're like, I'm not sure I really want that.
Yeah.
But yet you're glad you do it.
So you're saying it was like roadkill the next day.
That's what I said to Bradford yesterday. I want my vagina to be like roadkill by the time I go home.
I was like in pieces, bloody, bloated, and smelling up, or as we call it in East Kentucky, dinner.
So wait, which one of you said like roadkill just I wrote
me.
Okay, so
The
which roadkill? I was actually asking earlier at breakfast what a raw, like a really beaten raw or fucked raw dick. What's a way of saying that too? And I didn't. I remember now. Raw hamburger is one way of describing it. But what are some other euphemisms for
Destroyed penis.
destroyed penis? Yes.
Okay, it's like a chewed sausage? Can you
God. And chewed up.
An exploded
I'm cracking myself up. A chewed up snag.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, we are at the time in the week that bits can be a little bit weary. So bodily sex weary, but also bits can be a little friction
We're weak and weary.
and
That's why I've got the splint.
Or you
Do you
need
just you get a condom with the little
stick.
plastic strip? Just
For the coffee stirrer.
Starbucks coffee stir. Just chop off the end of it so that it fits.
That,
And the little tab sticking out.
that could be a thing. Yeah.
or you break out the stunt cock, right?
That's right. We break
yeah.
up the
That's why we brought the gentleman.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Thank you for
I was
going
going to
there.
say I have someone in my life from this trip that his name, we call him Stunt Cock.
Oh,
So
We do
yes,
that, yeah.
yes, he has a name, but yes,
nice.
that was one of my favorites. We were on our lucky bed, bed number 1. Apparently, they start numbered. I've been here for 14 years, and I did not realize that people are like, "Oh, it's bed number 1." I'm like, "Wow, that's a
Near
very
the bathroom.
the
They get
bathroom,
numbered.
and then it works its way around." So that's our quote unquote lucky bed, I would say, just closest to the bar.
Wait, you're saying that the beds at the hot tub are numbered?
Yes, but
Oh, I
I
had
don't
no
think
idea.
they are. But I don't think they are. But I think some very wise people decided,
Okay.
in order to know where you're going to meet your.
I'm Airbnb bed number 1 tonight.
That would be really convenient for those of us that like to host gangbangs,
Yeah.
because then you could say, like a ticketing system, you know?
Meet
Bed
me at
one
bed
is
number
now
5.
Exactly,
Uh-huh.
and I would be super into that. So we were engaged, having really sexy sex, and we had somebody had eyed. I don't know. There was flirting with a gentleman who, his partner. They come here because she's not into things. She just goes to bed, and they spend their vacation together, which is lovely.
They have
And
desire
then-
discrepancy.
They have desire discrepancy. She doesn't. Her libido just doesn't. She doesn't want to play.
Touche.
But she's like super into it that he gets to play. So they were watching us have some sex, and then they went to bed, and I was like, oh, he's hot. I hope he comes back. And sure enough, he came back, and that was really fun. And we were having sex, and Prof looked into my eyes and said, "You're thirsty. Go to the bar." And I was like, mid-stroke, and I was like, okay, I think I'm thirsty. And I saw him. I said,
No, you were like, what? I'm not thirsty.
I know I did.
You're
I did a little
thirsty.
bit.
Go to the bar.
But you kind of use your Jedi mind, like, you're thirsty. This is the cock you're looking for.
Do you do it with your hand, or do you have to like wave your cock? Like, you are thirsty.
Well, to be fair, you.
Damn you, Letterkenny people! Jesus, I'll watch it. Okay.
To be fair, don't even have to do it again. You need to stop thrusting when you tell me to do that. So it's like, go to the bar, and he's still thrusting. Are you thirsty? Go to the bar. And I'm like,
To the bar.
please
Go to the bar.
Oh, so stump cock.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, it's useful.
It was
Stuntcock had a
delightful.
very beautiful, large, functional cock. So, functional.
All important things.
It was not a Prius like my cock. I mean, this has been well established. on the
Efficient, but a
podcast.
little underpowered.
No.
No,
you get
give it
good
a little bit
mileage
of
out
gas, and then it can go
Yes,
forever.
Ah, I see. Okay.
I mean,
You get good mileage out of it, and you can still
Very
fit 5
efficient.
people in it pretty easily. 6 if somebody's willing to curl up in the back. I've been in the back.
I am never going to look at those the same way now.
no.
Ugliest penises in the world. The Prius. Love you.
Disagree. The Nissan Cube.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
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 I like the Pontiac Aztec though. I don't like those.
With the Breaking Bad mobile?
Yeah, the Breaking Bad mobile. I
Okay,
always wanted to have sex in one
I
of those.
need to do a
feel
quick
like you could-
survey.
Yeah.
If you were to name or identify your penis as being a vehicle
vehicle.
equivalent, what would it be?
Oh, I'm into this.
I might-
question.
yeah.
Wait for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. H, Bradford, you're coming next, so we'll get
Okay.
going in a minute.
my car was a penis. My
No.
penis was a car.
Right.
If I had to ride a penis every day, I would want to ride a.
So this is not aspirational, by the way, because I really do wish my penis was a Tesla.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's not.
fair enough. No.
You know, I really do.
Okay.
It's not that high end.
Just charge it up and ready
Exactly.
to go.
Right?
Yeah.
I'd have to say, might be a Dodge Charger.
A Gremlin?
A Dodge Charger.
Dodge Charger.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Charger, wow.
I'm
Wow.
into that.
Better than a Pinto. That's right, baby. Bump it in the rear and it explodes.
Well, although, couldn't that also describe you? I missed the extravaganza last night. Cooper has arrived.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
all right. We're doing a little bit of like pre-podcast
if your,
shenanigans right now.
if
That's
your
all.
penis was a car, what would it be?
What kind of car would it be?
What kind of car would you? Yeah.
Jeep Grand Cherokee, reliable.
Jeep Grand Cherokee. Reliable. Oh shit.
Oh shit, indeed.
Oh. Oh no! I'm not going to say what happens because somebody will murder me if it is announced. So I'm just going to let that get taken care of. So Jeep Grand Cherokee, Jeep
to cars, yeah. It's
reliable.
Jeep
Grand Cherokee.
Grand Cherokee.
Grand
Look-
Cherokee. It can go off road
Grand
if needed.
Cherokee.
Dylan, are you okay? I'm worried about it.
You know, okay, so I'm not typically tongue-tied, but I'd say over the last several months, I have been getting tongue-tied regularly.
I was going to say, if it's here, it's probably because your tongue is fatigued.
Oh.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
you know, okay, so we were talking about like chapped dicks and shit. My dick is not chapped because I haven't been using it for insertion very much. But I've made out with so many people, and I almost think that maybe my preferred way to experience people with desire. I mean, like, I know that I love enjoying time with people with my hands and my cock and all that shit, but like, I really enjoy making out with people.
Making out is underrated.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I think once
I also
we get
feel like
to
you're-
adulthood and that people are like, oh, sex is like the end all be all, you kind of forget how much fun you can have just making out with someone.
And penis and vagina sex is.
Yeah.
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 Well, and Jen, I think you mentioned this on Tristan's podcast about not having it be an escalator.
That's not a sex escalator.
start making
That
out
you start making
pretty
out.
soon
Next thing you know, you
Yeah.
have to be
place.
doing
Or
some
a
other things.
escalator.
A escalator. Absolutely.
Isn't it funny if you're making out with or go to make out with someone and they're not good? How quickly that will shut everything.
Yes. Yes.
Like sometimes you can get away with bad sex and you just live it through.
But if you're not a good kisser, then
It's a great litmus test. I would say that, sure, we have bad kissers in the world, but I would say there's a kiss match. Like
Yes.
you
Right.
like
Yes.
when you meet your kiss match, like you like to kiss a certain way, and you find a person who likes to kiss the way you like to kiss, then there's that alchemy there. So, and then
There's also people who can sort of edit themselves or change themselves a bit.
Fluctuate,
Fluctuate.
yeah. The kissing
Because I always
chameleon.
feel like I can do that. Like
Yeah.
If this person is good, but not exactly matching my style, I am more than happy to adjust my style to match their style
Yes,
to make
that's
us
sexy.
more.
Yes.
So every so
Jen actually taught me how to kiss because I thought I was a good kisser.
Oh
No, I
God.
thought I was a great kisser, and she's like, "You're totally eating
No,
my
no.
face."
Oh, honey, my nose is a part of it.
That was one of the moments that I like early on in the lifestyle where I was like, I felt like such a good wing woman. You asked me one time, and actually what it was generalized because I said that women, in my experience, a lot of women kiss differently than men kiss, in my experience. And Prof said, well, what do you mean? And I said, well, a lot of men eat my face when we're making out. So it's like, big open mouth and whatever. And he said, do I eat your face? And I was like, a
For the
little.
listeners,
A
Ginger
little.
is making kind of a scared face right now.
It's one of those like
punching back.
hard
He
truth moments.
specifically said he wanted to take your face off.
Oh no, no! It
Did
was
she leave a feedback card at the side of the bed one day? Like Kiss Advisor.
She put it in the suggestion box.
Ooh. Prof, where is your suggestion box?
right.
I just have a couple of things I'd like to say.
I like to think that like that first second or two of kissing is like that modem negotiation where they're trying to figure out where to go.
Oh, I love
And
that.
also, like 90, I can kiss 95% of the people out there and have it be really wonderful for me because I adapt and I love that. But then every so often, somebody that has my exact same default style comes along and it's just...
That's the way Angela was for me.
Yeah.
Like, immediately I was like, whoa.
Ooh, that's so fun.
So, can I derail us?
Yeah.
And take us back to the car thing?
I'm
so excited to hear what Prof and Mr. H have to say.
Although I do want to just add at this point, I think, Dylan, you have now managed to coin the exact opposite phrase of vagina roadkill with chapdick.
Chapdick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Great
yeah,
choice.
that is.
And it's related to spotted dick, so it's...
You're like chapdick.
Yeah, there it is.
Very good point.
There it is.
So
Perfect.
Bradford, to your point, I think Dylan was making sure that everybody knew that his junk was low mileage. Because you were saying it's not been chafed yet.
So wait, hold on. So Angela, we've obviously made out a little bit, and I've enjoyed it very much. And you two have the same kissing style.
Mm-hmm.
And so then, does that translate to me? Have I made out with you in a way that is compatible with Bradford?
Well, look, I always say, you know,
I would say,
it's just, you know, whenever you kiss someone, you've kissed every person that they've ever kissed.
What if we were all
The
three
CDC
kissing?
says that too.
shall we try this?
Yeah, wait, let's all three
Oh,
kiss and see
I'm
if that
down.
works.
Dylan trying to be biased.
Like at the same time?
Yeah.
Trying.
I was going to say, it's like,
Trying, but he...
Leave
So,
my sonny.
yeah.
Oh.
So you have to get the geometry correct where
Very
it's a
true.
triangle.
I'll step in.
the
Oh,
only thing
yes,
he's not good at.
please.
Gotta go 90s skater style.
Bradford tried a hat, Dylan.
Ooh. Got the three-way makeout session going on between. It is, indeed. We've got performance brunch going on here.
Three-way kiss.
I don't know if that was as good for you all as it was for me, but
Oh, really good.
I like that.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
We should do more of that.
I mean, I hoped it was that good, but I was afraid of expecting it, but yeah, I got that. Holy shit. All right. So,
that was weirdly perfect.
Huh.
Like three pieces of the Triforce coming together.
Maybe we were feeling the ocean, the waves of the ocean up and down, the ebb and flow. Yeah.
I like how my lips taste right now.
A little bit of coffee, a little bit of tea.
A little bit of, also a little bit of cherry chapstick.
Oh.
And then what you really needed to say is, and then after sex, and a little bit of somebody inside me.
Right.
A little bit, yes. Sexpo number 5.
So now we need...
Cars.
All right, cars. Mr. H.
Yeah.
Cars, okay, so I'm going to go a little bit out there. My penis is like the Condor Mobile from Condor Man, in that it's showy but laughable.
I didn't know we could use fictional cars.
What do you?
And now you do.
Yeah, no, 1989's Batmobile. Long, unwieldy.
Utterly impractical.
Not so great with curves.
Yeah.
Looks
Can't
really
take a
nice, but
corner.
it falls apart and it gets all...
Yeah, not road safe. Yeah, not approved for general travel.
Like, hey, but can still seat 2 comfortably.
Yeah.
It's really because of its safety feature. At the drop of a hat, it can just, it cocoons itself.
So, Mr. H, why don't you tell? Wait, you did. You just did, didn't you?
Yes.
Dylan, are you avoidant right now? I feel like you're being...
I'm still in the makeout.
How much have you had to drink today?
Nothing yet.
Is Bradford converting you to bisexuality, or is it just Bradford sexuality?
Okay.
I'm okay with Brad sexuality.
Yeah, Brad's.
Bradford sexual.
I mean, yeah, listen, I've kissed guys, and I'm open that it is fine, but doesn't like get the juices flowing. But that was very interesting.
Right there. Bug bite.
That was very interesting. Huh.
Is it suddenly dawning on you that you now have only 24 hours to go and a lot to cram in? Quite literally.
Yes! Yes!
This dick needs to get chapped.
Right.
To the chapping station!
We're right before we got here.
Require nobody uses lube tonight.
Whoa, he can't mandate that. No.
You know, we never made the sunscreen application station happen. We need
A lubrication.
No,
like you just go like this and you insert.
that's what Lube Boy's for. I know Lube Boy isn't here.
Insert.
That's called a glory hole.
We need a sheep.
Just for lube.
We need
Just for lube.
We need a sheep shearing station for day one. Just have somebody with a razor and just have somebody ready to,
Are you body shaming hairy people?
No, I wanted somebody to shave me.
We just want a convenience.
Just to shave Bradford? That we're setting up a whole station?
Fuck yeah!
Are we shaving his entire body then?
Every square inch, Bradford.
All with a straight razor, Bradford.
Wait, have you seen those little hairless cats? That's what that would be like.
So you mean shriveled and angry?
Steady!
All right, so Bradford, what kind of car would your dick be?
So I thought about this, and I think I'm going to go with Mini Cooper convertible.
I was hoping someone would say the Mini Cooper.
Because it's not really big, but everybody wants to ride in it.
Well done.
And it handles like a champ. Low to the ground, a widespread wheelbase.
Does well in the narrow streets of both Italy and Paris.
Okay, you know what? Now that everybody's giving these flowery descriptions of why the car they chose.
So what was yours?
I don't change my mind. I'm sticking with the Dodge Charger.
Oh, that's right.
Because there's nothing subtle about it at all, and it makes a lot of noise. But when necessary, it absolutely can handle curves.
Mate, what kind of noise does your dick make?
It just growls the whole. It's like the old engine where it's just like.
Although, when I am particularly in thrust, and I just have when I'm really motivated, you can hear me just. I fucking growl. I'm like, yes!
Ophelia just suggested she would like a Model T because the vibration on it is very strong.
Oh, right.
A vintage.
Vintage.
Let me tell you, like being in a giant vibrator.
So we just need to put something out and ask who has a Model T dick.
Yeah.
And see who self-identifies.
I think that's the greatest and strangest thing that might be on Rocket Chat.
Looking for a Model T dick?
We're scheduling an orgy tonight. We need a Model T. Quick.
I have it in
Oh,
my
yeah, the Sibian is basically a Model T.
Oh, it is, actually.
There you go. Well done.
Driverless, unreliable. But vibrates like hell.
It's a hand crank.
Yeah.
And Prof, so you're not a Tesla. What are you? I'm a Prius. Oh, you are?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I have declared.
Well, it's already
it is
been,
known.
It is known. It was already declared on what was really a ridiculous free-for-all podcast. I don't even know what happened there. I think my favorites are when Dylan's like, we're just gonna record. And I'm like, oh, okay. This is gonna be scary. I don't even know what led us into that. But Prof on the podcast declared it as a Prius. Or maybe you declared it as a Prius.
From our sound studio, also known as our closet.
Did you hear about some weird road thing that our son made you watch? Was that it?
I know. I didn't know. No.
Anyway.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, I know what it was.
Again,
we were talking. Yeah.
So I'll
Coming
give the
full circle.
explanation.
Okay.
It's very practical, efficient. Give it a little bit of gas, it'll go for a long time. Gets into tight spots.
Yeah.
Saves the world.
There you go.
Or, as I've also described it, built for anal. Just saying.
That's what I say about mine.
Exceptionally average.
Well,
But you don't like to use yours.
I don't like to use mine for anal, but it's built for it. It is built. Like, look, it's like a Prius. I'm sorry, it's like a Mini Cooper. You can very easily parallel park it, but I just don't want to do it. I will pull in somewhere.
I'm really shocked that nobody chose a Ford because then we can't make a joke about it being built Ford tough.
Oh.
So, yeah.
But you also don't want it to be found on the road dead.
Yeah.
Or have it require
yeah,
a lot
Model
of
T is a
maintenance.
Ford.
Yeah.
Oh, here we going. All right.
You can have it in any color you want as long as it's black.
As long as it's black.
It's like a rock, guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, it's about time for us to theoretically get ready for the actual podcast that we're going to do. So why don't we close it here?
We're happy to be your podcast fluffer.
Yeah.
Thank you for being my Dodge Charger is ready to go. Believe me. So let's do this. Let's do something. Let's do a. Everybody gets to say goodbye in their own way. Let's start with Mrs. H.
Put me on the spot, why don't you?
You love it when we put it on your spot.
I'm so glad I've met you two and hope to continue meeting you time and time again.
All right. Come back to me. Come on. I need to think about all this stuff that's in my head now.
Oh, are we doing this? Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you. I didn't have. I was hoping that you'd stall the time.
Are you going to? Not so easy, is it?
Well, goodbye, everybody. Thank you ever so much for putting up with my terrible puns.
I'm not going to say goodbye because we're going to see each other again. And you're going to hear us again.
Oh, yeah.
So until later, and until the next makeout session, Dylan.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I enjoy the eye contact there.
She does that creepy eye contact really well. Like there's a bit of sparkle there. But I'll say goodbye to everybody else out there in podcast land. And you can find us at By the By. But to the group here, I agree. You guys you're no longer friends. You're officially family. And my mom always said that the family that you choose is so much more important than the family you're dealt. And if you were a poker hand, it'd be a royal flash.
So what's that about the family you speak?
That gets a one.
Kentucky, remember?
You just made a Dylan joke right there because that's how bad that was.
Family.
A Daddy Dylan joke.
Kind of redundant.
Well, I will say until later as well, because we are absolutely not going anywhere. We've been here for 14 years.
Right.
We've brought Swing Set for 8, so we're not going anywhere. So, your turn.
I am not ready to say goodbye. Not at all.
There we go.
It's been amazing, and it could go on forever. So, just make it happen.
I like it.
I'll just quote Vera Lynn. We'll meet again some sunny day.
I enjoy say goodbye because it's another opportunity to say hello. So,
you say goodbye.
I love that. I love
Can
that.
I close this off with you? Because I never get to do it. Thanks for swinging by.
That's awesome.
The joy on your face right now, darling, is
very
so
excited. Very
beautiful.
excited.
Yes.
High fucking five.
Yes.
That was a lot of fun. I missed that.
Yeah, such a good group of people.
Oh, so
good
much
place.
fun. Yeah, we need to go back. So yeah, next time maybe the folks at home listening can join us too.
Yeah, next year.
Yeah. If you have questions, comments, and rude remarks for us, please message us on our socials, on Instagram, on Facebook, and on the Twitters. We are at By the By Podcast. Get free stuff, get good sex toys, and get free shipping, which is really important at adamandeve.com when you check out using the key code By the By, BYTHEBI. And you can also get a discount at Geeky Sex Toys when you use By the By. So yeah, go and buy some stuff.
Yeah.
Buy the buys. Yeah, exciting. So thank you so much. And Ripley says thank you as well.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. I'm Dylan Thomas, co-host of Life on the Swing Set, the podcast. We share our experiences in swinging, polyamory, and beyond. You're listening to a Swing Set Network podcast at swingset.fm.